Just leveled up, maybe about a month ago. I'm towards the well, not exactly towards the tail end. Now, I am in Mel Sincere, and I just came through from a thing. This is my second round of Mel Sincere, and I start here. But the moment you go from here, go through all 5 areas, but technically I can sit there and say 6, and you land here. You can go as far back, as where I just came through. But if you really want to start going for in-game, you could. You really could. But just to make sure I'm clear, that, like you've seen earlier, skills, my blacksmithing is maxed. So I can start making masterfully crafted equipment that includes weapons and armor. But what I didn't have was this 8th point to sagecraft. Now I'm up to 8. And because of that, I can start making epic gems. And like I don't know if I sat there and told you, but I think I may have. Epic gems can only be placed in body armor. That's it. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples of which epic gems, and depending on the build was going to actually vary upon how you actually want to actually help you get through the game. And this is what is going to vary with not just the class, but the build you're going to use. And I mean, it can go in any way you want. And I know this is going to be OP, and it will be. But the main reason why I sat there and said in my last couple of videos how each one of these can be OP individually, and even worse used as a joint effort, meaning if you combine the effects per level between the both, and they're going to be nasty as fuck. And I'm not just saying that as a literal aspect. So now I'm over by the Sagecraft altar. A year ago I made a list about how to craft weapon, armor, utility, and how to strengthen your each gem and their properties. Now, mind you, I have 3 epic gems here. You got a gem of enlightenment, which you notice what the effects are. Gem of resonance, and that's a special effect from that. Now, if you want to increase your offensive and defensive, gem of the subjugator. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why the hell would I make these? Well, first of all, each one has a special effect for what you just noticed from these 3. Now, if you also notice, underneath, socket into the epic socket on a rare torso armor to greatly increase that armor's effectiveness. So in other words, each epic gem brings a specific effectiveness to your build. You got to be able to figure out which is which. I had to use Microsoft Word to actually type in what does what. And like I said, each will vary. I mean, from effective either one skill tree, or even worst case scenario effect all three trees combined. My personal opinion, if you're a fighter, fine, I would use this. And which I was going to use anyway. If you're a mage, maybe. If you're increase your overall damage and needing damage resistance, which you could use, but in a way, if you do it intelligently, maybe not. That would vary. I guarantee you this is going to help. But now, go to craft. You go up to the stage crafting altar. Hit X. This comes up. Go to craft gems. You get this. If you start combining gems, I think it's rank 6, maybe 7, maybe. You'll get these 3. But the moment you hit 8, that unlocks. Now, hit epic gems. You must have all Prizitine. Anything less than that, it might be worth it. Keyword, might. Now, if you want to go mage, I'm going to start with a mage class first. And in my personal opinion, it could possibly be the worst one you can actually have. It could be. Magic is going to be possibly hardest one to build. Not impossible to, but my personal opinion, choose a different build, a different skill set, and when you reach a actual level, then switch out, like almost immediately. And there are going to be specific points that's going to be even tougher to actually go through. But I can guarantee you this. Where was it? I need a directory. Refer to my list. You got to forgive me with this. Here's one. Now, mind you, this is for epic gems, presenting fire, presenting magic. That can help. Now, mind you, this is only towards body armor only. That's it. Now, if you, how can I put that? Okay, that's one. Now, if you're having problems with health and mana, poison, lightning. I know that doesn't look good. It's only minute, but still, that's something which you could probably use early going. But if you want to switch that out, that's fine. That's on you. Now, let's see if I can give you another. Oh yeah, just in case, if you want to switch, go to a specific skill tree. No. Poison and magic. Now, if you guys want to double back to revert back about which gems to use, feel free. And for those who wish to have the list for later use, put your comments down below. Because this is just a example video upon how both skills are used. What else can I actually do? And remember that the +1 to the first 4 levels of all 3 skill trees. 1 magic, one protection. There you go. What else can I give you? That's wait, magic and physical. There's might. Keep the same. Keep the first Presentine. And go magic. And go. So basically, I just gave you all the use of all 4 skill trees: finesse, sorcery, might, and all 3. So hope that helps. What else can you actually use? Oh wait, double physical. What else can I give you? Oh, if you want to actually start gaining more experience, protection, and physical, you can actually use this. Let me see if I can get this right. Anything at like maybe starting at level 35 and you wish to gain the last 4 levels pretty quickly. Now, mind you, you're going to need a master crafted items. If you caught my last video and I made that helm, if it wasn't because of the fact I had a master crafted hood and it gave you a +6 to experience, this is going to be even faster. Now, actually, I want to show you something because I just made this before the video started. So, inventory, armor, there you go. Right. Let me see here. 6% from here. Now, 6% from the hood. Nah. You got 18% on the body armor. I'm only using this to get the experience I need from 36 to 40. Just to get those last 4. Once that's done, I don't need to go any further. Then I can switch back out, and which I probably know that I don't have. Craft. Now, come back here. craft. Well, let me see here. Remember, body armor only. Now you notice that last little symbol is lit, but the others aren't. Body armor, dress scale chest piece. Now let's see if I can actually start finding things that I can realistically use. No, it's too low. Lightning. So all this thing will resist. It's good to have. 20% health. No. Now mind you, this is mainly going to be defensive. But you could add miscellaneous things here, which you know I'm going to throw on anyway. 17% health. Which I already got 20 on it. Looks like I might not have exactly what I need. Let's bleed. Health. I'm not even gonna look at that. Let's use fire. 30%. Ooh. Perfect. Now. That looks good for extra damage. I'm going to hold off on that. Enlightenment, oh yeah, I can definitely use that. I'm going to hold on to that. Now watch this. Now, here comes the catch. If it wasn't because of the fact, and I want you to hear me out. You notice that 16% physical resistance? If this was not a master crafted, if the rank 10, which rank 10 on my blacksmithing wasn't highlighted. So anything less than 10, that 16% physical resistance wouldn't be there. And when it will literally just blow that right off. As in, like, get to sit there and say, don't care, don't need it. That, to me, would have been okay. But I'd rather have it than not have it. Because of the fact I don't quite have exactly what I need, not completely, I'm not going to create it. I'm going to double back and see what else I can use. Boots. Poison resist. Looks good. 20%. Now mind you, I do not have a gem to use. Because if you notice, the very last one isn't lit. So that tells you I do not have a gem for this. That does look good for extra health and mana regen. That to me is fine. Now, double check and see if I have anything else that can help me. Seems to me that's good. This added health and mana regen, we might not need it. Lightning damage, health regen, no. Okay, looks like I was getting ready to say the same thing for this. Okay, see, this is fine. Okay, master robust. Now, if it wasn't because of the fact I have armor percentage, okay, fine. Now, my best one to use if you have everything proper, the gloves. even though you're going to be thinking defensively, but you got to keep one thing in mind. Gloves, even though they're for your hands, don't get it wrong. But I suggest you, this is going to be one of a few things, one piece of armor that you will mainly use for offensive only. Now, do I have everything I need? I doubt that, because I just got into pretty much the downstretch of story mode, which can help me. That won't. Now remember, it has to be physical damage and piercing damage, which I don't think I'm gonna have. No. Looks like I might not. So I put that in. 35 to armor, maybe. Elemental resistance, okay, I can use that for body armor, but I know it's not going to be there. Elemental resistance. Same thing, I could put on other pieces of armor except for gloves. No. Maybe. Looks like I don't have it here. So now you begin to have an understanding about how it works. And when I get to about the end, which is right here, then you end up here, because you want to start getting everything you need between here and here. You're gonna need it. Trust me. Especially when you're going towards the end of the story mode, which is here, and you're about to start the DLC, which is all the way back up here. Trust me when I'm telling you, you're going to need it. You don't think it will, but trust me when I'm telling you, yes, it does. But mind you, when you get here, a good portion for what you need here, your normal and primary weapons won't work. Mainly when you need to start closing, what is it called? Chaos rifts. When you come around here on your main map, you're gonna notice there are chaos rifts that you're gonna need to close. I've already beaten the game once before, and you're gonna need to start getting chaos core weapons, which you're gonna have a woman with a hammer giving you pieces for. Let me give you a piece of advice. Start off weak, and then when you start actually going towards that end game, start building up your weapons. Now, the difference between chaos and normal and primal weapons, for each of those chaos portals you close, makes your chaos weapons even stronger. Even to the fact that you're able to unlock additional sockets for those chaos weapons. Will make those weapons even stronger. At one time, I erased the game on accident. This was my judgment error. For a pair of daggers, it would jump from 180 to 250. A pair of Beyblades from 210 to just short of possibly between 270 to just short of 300. I've actually seen hammers go from 350 to possibly just short of 500. I'm dead serious. All bullshit aside, and I mean, these chaos weapons are drop dead nasty. I've seen them done, but I have to actually, see if I can actually go through them myself. And when they sit there and tell you to find and close each rift, do so. As soon as I start actually knocking out, going towards the DLC, and I knock out each rift, I'll do 2 separate videos. One before, one after. Excuse me. And as soon as I do that, I'll get back to you guys. And until then, peace.